Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're down 2 scores. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. They were looking for Johnson that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete there to Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play there for New England. Mahomes now on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Falcons are going to take over. The Patriot offense set to go as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, fires this one downfield for Chubb. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mahomes to throw once more. Flushed out right. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now. The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That ball is caught on the full extension dive by the Hall of Famer Rice. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Second down and 10.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Ryan. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Back now in Atlanta. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On 2nd down, it's Patterson. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to draw up something good here on 3rd and 13. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the 1st down marker. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. The Falcons send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by 8. 1:45 to play. Here's Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mahomes will throw. And he finds Howard complete. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Mahomes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Mahomes got to have this one. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room.
All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Deontay Johnson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
But they certainly aren't afraid to dial up the long ball, and fans dig the long ball. And they absolutely needed it, and guess what? They got it. How about that?
And now a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the O team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. And that'll make it 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. It's taken to the 26. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Patriots take over. New England's offense set to go. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines.
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Mahomes connecting with Johnson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Johnson now returning. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Patriots take over first and 10.
New England trying to get a place on offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. On first down, Mahomes. That's caught by Howard. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back completions, and that puts them in enemy territory.
And we're always looking for that elusive term, momentum, aren't we? And I think they're building it with the back-to-back completions. Now they feel like they can either take a shot or continue to build it the way that they're doing now. Safe throws, get it to their playmakers, and see what happens.
Mahomes' throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Well, good start for him under center here in overtime, now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know who you have playing quarterback. You've got a confident thrower right now, someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots if you want them.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. They go with Chubb on 2nd down, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation...
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at the concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans streaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, Davis.
I kind of figured that was coming.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're down 10 points. Your opponent has the ball on their 20-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. They run it with Carson. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Here's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And we sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And this one is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 8. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Here's Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. To throw is Wilson. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it'll be 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. He'll check that down to Carson. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 2nd and 10. This is Carson. Now Carson fumbles the football, and the Patriots have it. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why.
That is caught by Rice for a Patriots touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Patriots. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is down to a field goal. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now Wilson on 1st down. And that is incomplete here.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing again here, Wilson. They'll find Everett there, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And Carson unable to make it to the yellow line as the defense bottles him up. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They run for it with Carson. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Mahomes. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Mahomes to throw it. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Hey, you got your first down. Get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as he'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it. Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 66 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. First throw in overtime now for Wilson. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. Throwing is Wilson. And that is incomplete. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete there to Johnson. The reception good for 7. It's third down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
He's got Johnson. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just a yard to go here on second down. A give. This is Chubb. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Good push up front in that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
1 overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And the defense is going to let him think about it a little as they use their second timeout here. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We jump into this challenge for the good stuff in the 4th quarter, and we're already at the 2-minute warning. You're trailing by 4. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mahomes will throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off at the 30. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay the challenge right now or at any time. And the Giants on 1st and 10. Their offense ready to go. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Mahomes to throw once more. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Not quite enough that time. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Going out wide, finds Chubb. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. Well, you came up short in this. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. That's caught by Howard. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And again, it's Mahomes. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you, because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Mahomes now on 1st down. They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, unfortunately, no. And the Giants on 1st and 10. Their offense ready to go. Now it's Mahomes again. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Mahomes throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Second and 6 from the 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then, and now after that completion there, they've got a first and goal.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on second and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Ain't nothing wrong with that. O.J. Howard there to make the grab. And the Giants go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Thank you, Coach. We start this challenge in the first quarter with 90 seconds left. You're ahead by just a field goal. You've driven the ball all the way down to the 1. 4th and goal. A big spot here as the offense gets set to go on 4th and goal. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. O.J. Howard there to make the grab. And the Eagles go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Prater for the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Gunnar Olszewski bringing it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Newton now to throw. He's got it complete to Aguilar. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off,
pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
Boy, that one was well read defensively, and this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. It was Henry Anderson who got in there to get him down. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll run with Chubb. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll give it to Chubb, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 2 points. You have possession on your own 45-yard line, and it's 3rd and long. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Now here's Mahomes. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 28.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Mahomes firing complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another 1st down. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run for Nick Chubb, and the Giants go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point good by Prater, and the lead is up to 5. What a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Now Tre'Davious White on the return. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. On 1st down, Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL, but just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They run it again with Chubb. And some space here. A solid stiff arm. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 63 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touch. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. David Johnson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Prater for the extra point. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. Allen and the Bills now. Down by 12. Just under 2 minutes to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Flushed out right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it as that will bring up 4.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
One final try here for Allen. Now this is caught by Beasley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Allen. He finds his man complete. It's Wade. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. Here's Allen. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Throwing is Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. Pushes him aside at the 45. Well, I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away. Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, there you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now, remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Okay, Coach, we jump into this challenge for the good stuff in the fourth quarter, and we're already at the 2-minute warning. It's all tied at 17. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Mahomes will throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they are going to set up shop. The Patriot offense set to go as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively. You could almost see him going through the coaching points. Adjust, find the football, knock it away. Well executed.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete there to Rice. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Open man is Howard, the tight end. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
I know they got the 1st down, but, Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it. But I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And some nice running, going to get him down close to a 1st down at the Rams' 34. 68 yards on the ground for him so far.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now hold everything warning here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
One play at a time. Here we go.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good. And it'll be a good time in the back bay tonight. The Patriots have won the football game. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports.
So the Cardinals offense ready to go on 1st and 10. Murray giving to Connor on the draw. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. Now it's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
Murray going to throw. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Murray. Being chased out left. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
He'll dump this one off to Connor. Not much there, only a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incomplete.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Here comes Johnson on the return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cardinals are going to get possession of the football as time will run it. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Steelers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. J.J. Watt that time able to do what he does best, and that's sack the quarterback. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Throw left side, completion to Rice. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. After one, 17-7 is our score. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. And again, it's Mahomes. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. Jerry Rice from 8 yards out. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from out fighting through, and he's got space. 30, 10, touchdown, Cardinals. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news, losses don't count against you, so give it another shot. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw going into the hands of Williams. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23. Murray now on first down. On the right side, caught by Green. Touchdown, Cardinals. A.J. Green, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cardinals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Prater for the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told, and it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. Now here's Johnson. And able to get this out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now he'll let it go deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. David Johnson, 75 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air. And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Now Prater to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Throwing to start the drive. Murray. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. On the handoff, Connor. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And caught right side, Green. And he is going to have the Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, Murray. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carping them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Bobby Wagner, multiple times in All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are able to add on to their first half lead. Prater for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. And the Cardinals going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Brandon.
All right, Coach, here's the situation for this challenge. We're in the 4th quarter, and there's only 90 seconds left in the game. You lead by a touchdown. Your opponent has the ball in the red zone as we get set here, 2nd and goal. And this will be incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. Let's send it down to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're only down 3 points. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
He's doing it bad.
And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. On third down, it's Prescott. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Back now in Arlington. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 115 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Prater on to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run. This is Tony Pollard. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it? Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. One last shot now for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.
Come on, let's go.
As time has run out on this football game. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We jump into this challenge for the good stuff in the fourth quarter, and we're already at the 2-minute warning. You have a 3-point lead. You have possession on your own 30-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Now Mahomes. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw is Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Back to throw, Mahomes. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the Coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
All right, Coach, we start this challenge in the fourth quarter, and only 1 minute is left on the clock. Tie score. You've got the ball on your own 40. 1st and 10. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now Chubb running right. 99 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he gets it down to the 32.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a 3rd would win it. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We've got a tie ball game, 17 points apiece. You have the ball on your own 35-yard line. 1st and long. Kingsley Kiki able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Mahomes' throw complete there to Rice. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to let it go again. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a big play there for the Broncos. On the defensive side of the ball, that's the definition of frustrated. You get him to 4th down, and then you allow a chunk play like that in the passing game.
Almost felt as if that play was drawn up in the dirt on the sideline. They pulled that from a game plan that wasn't this game, and they still made it work.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Come on
Nick
now.
Chubb taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Broncos go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point good by Prater. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. On the return from his end zone, Malik Taylor. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now it's Rodgers. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Rodgers going to throw. And that will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. A first down carry here for Johnson. Muscles him off. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right in a yard. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Prater for the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taylor now from the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game, and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Emerson Walls. Who with a juke. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. We knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
Here come the Jets now as they get set to go on first down. Now Mahomes. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Mahomes. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And they'll start with great field position. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And got his man, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. Big yardage that time for the Jets. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Mahomes to throw once more. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jets. Deontay Johnson, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point good by Prater, and that makes the score 7-0. A 10-play drive that time, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Wentz going to give this to Taylor. And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
They've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And that's caught. It's Desmond Patman. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. They run with Taylor. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Wentz. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And some room to run now. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 45 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Returning it, Johnson. And he returns this to the 22. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. And that's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. The 20. Touchdown. David Johnson, 78 yards. And the Jets on just 2 plays have taken the lead. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Johnson now returning. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You trail by a touchdown. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. And this one too low. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. And the Giants on 1st and 10. Their offense ready to go. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Drops it off for Chubb. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Mahomes going to throw. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And they'll take over inside. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. He's going to try and go deep again. He rifles one that's intercepted. picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to take another shot here. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Deontay Johnson, 44 yards. And the Giants are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Newton. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Vita Vea coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Fancy footwork at the 45. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. 1st and 10. A give. This is Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2nd down. Here's Chubb again. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Back now in Foxborough. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Chubb. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, able to just roam and hit.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. They run. Chubb. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 58 yards rushing for him now to this point. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. And again, it's Chubb. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 5. So this drive spans 7 plays. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be.
And Henry's hit. He lost the football. Cam trying to rally his guys to the line as quick as he can. One last throw here for Newton. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're down a field goal. You've got the ball on your own 15-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
And that's a big pickup on the 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. They go play fake. Mahomes. He finds his man Johnson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson there to make the grab. And the Steelers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Prater for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete there to Rice. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. From the gun, a run for Johnson.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Throwing on third down, Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. This offensive line starting to win up front. You win that battle in the trenches, you can kind of wear them down here late.
So you bring in the second part to that equation, and that's the big running back, the big bruiser, who can get more than what's blocked and break a few extra tackles and gain yardage.
They're going to run the jet sweep with Rice. And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter. With 3 minutes remaining. You're only down 3 points. You have the ball on your own 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. Complete. It's Johnson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to...
And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Let's just lean on the word good here, partner. Good way to start the second half. Good safe throw, and a good quick 1st down as well.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Back now in Pittsburgh. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Prescott to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down 10-7, 2:06 to play. They'll have one play, maybe two, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this one is incomplete. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Oh, he sheds himself free. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play there on the catch and run.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. O.J. Howard, 2 catches. Touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is now 14-10. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's Prescott. Able to find Gallup, and he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To throw, Prescott. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. First down now, but that clock rolling. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. One last shot now for Prescott. And this is going to be caught. It's caught. And they've won the football game. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay the challenge right now or at any time later on. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Again, it's Johnson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big connection on that one. 32 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to...
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Jerry Rice. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Prater from the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
On second down, Elliott once more. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
That's on the guard, Connor Williams.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Back now in Pittsburgh. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And he fires one that's intercepted. The Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott picks it. And the Steelers are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Howard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, Definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Chubb on the counter. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the second quarter with less than 3 minutes remaining. You're up by 2 scores. You've got the ball on your side of the field. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. Mahomes firing complete. So the first catch for Jerry Rice, always fun to talk about. His career stats, Charles, they're so good. He leads in so many categories that we can't even get to them all.
Yeah, what do they say? He combines ridiculous statistical supremacy with crazy longevity. How about this? Most receptions, yards, touchdowns, just to name a few of the accolades along the way.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40 and all the way down to the 33-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
Mahomes going to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now it's Mahomes again. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
A nice catch there by Jerry Rice. And when you look at the yardage he compiled in his NFL career, it seems staggering at 22,985 yards. But let's put a little context with it.
Yeah, we ran the numbers earlier. Larry Fitzgerald, who was contemplating retirement this past offseason, would need 7 more 1,000-yard seasons to break Jerry Rice's record.
That's context.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jerry Rice. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers go coast to coast and finish the drive over 6 points. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
And the Chiefs offense ready to go on 1st down and 10.
To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you. We pick up this challenge in the 3rd quarter with less than 3 minutes left on the clock. You're down 2 scores. You have possession on your own 30-yard line. And it's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Complete, it's Johnson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
There's a nice throw there, partner, to start this 2nd half. We knew they'd have to come out and play a little bit of urgency and aggression here in the 3rd quarter, and it paid off on that throw right there.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. Mahomes to throw once more. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the 49. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He finds his man Johnson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And that is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Mahomes now on first down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. They go play fake. Mahomes. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you pumped the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. And really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first-half chance.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line.
Well, normally you see three tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And he'll be out of bounds. We're back now in KC. It'll be first and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Chubb is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Extra point good by Prater. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Levante David in on the tackle. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Second down, here's Mostert again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play there for KC. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Mahomes. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Maurice Hurst in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
That is caught at the 7. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start difficulty if you can and select replay challenge and give it
started. He's just getting started.
it.